Shalom. Okay, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, our elders of GMS, and care and salutations and peace and much blessings to you, hopeful elect of the children of Israel, the fellow laborers of Negro, Latino, Native American, Seminole Indian descent that make up the faith-based Israelites that are out there on them highways and those byways. Israelite foreigners as well that's out there on them highways and byways that's been scattered amongst the heathen nations around the four corners of the earth, but that are Israelites through the Spirit on their father's side. And you, Aqua, that's humbling yourself. Peace and shalom to you all. All right, here's some more rebuke on the people of the world that still stuck in that way of life that's pretty much leads to death, being called a player. You know, I personally look at it as derogatory as calling me, "What's up, my nigga? What's up, player?" No, you know, that's how I look at it, and that's not being over righteous. You know, because you've been referred to as a player, man. You know, they're considering you to be, you know, pretty much the same as them. You know, the way they think, the way they live, you know, in that adultery spirit. You know, and again, you living in that adulterous lifestyles, the scripture says you're not innocent and you will not escape punishment. You know, and as the scripture said, you lacketh understanding. And let me get that. Let me begin with that. You know, I'm pretty sure is it Proverbs 6? I don't remember offhand, but let me just hit up. Let me see if it's Proverbs 6. Then I'll do a word search. Here it is. It's Proverbs 6. And this is that player's mentality. A player's mentality. So he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, whoso touches her, shall not be innocent. Just as I said. There's a lot of players out there that's also playing the other side as well. A lot of players. You know, which my dead brother was a player, man. I've never seen nothing like it. You know, and I'm straight up speaking the truth. And I'm telling you, from being on this earth 57 damn goddamn years, especially since I was been an adult, you know, the times I was living in that wicked behavior. You know, I have a brother that was, you know, he played college basketball and, you know, was very worldly. You know, he was a player and he played both sides. The Most High took his ass out. And took his way out. That's by way of pain, I might add. Let's not forget, that's actually the scriptures, that he took him out by pain. And he was playing both sides. Plus, he literally made himself an enemy of me. His own brother, man. Slocky paused again. Like I said, and it's Yahweh Shai is my witness, man. Once you push play, start recording, the demons get riled up. It's just like it's something that just happens like 80% of the time with me. It's just something I have to deal with. Anyway, let me continue on with this. So, speaking on these players and these adulterous players, again, whoso touches her shall not be innocent. And I was speaking on my brother being a player, man, and he was asleep. And like I said, and I'm, as the Lord my witness, I've never seen nothing like my brother. You know, the many beautiful women, well-built women. You know, but at the same time, while he had himself surrounded by all these women, you know, adulterous women. You know, some of them have husbands. I've seen my brother with pregnant women, which who knows if they were his or not. He didn't discriminate. And at the same time, he was straddling the fence. And there was a time I was at the car wash, and a woman approached me at the car wash. And I've never seen this woman before, never had a conversation before with her, never seen this woman before. And she's convinced to tell me about my brother and this guy he was hanging with closely, that just got out of prison. He's been out of prison for like a year, maybe a little over a year. That I've welcomed him to my home, and I considered at the time I thought was a friend. These come to find out. They love us. But anyway, Most High took them out by pain. You know, and that's a player that I've witnessed, and that's their end. You know, that lifestyle itself, man, it's ultimately going to get you killed. All right, but anyway, men, do not despise a thief if he still to satisfy his soul when he is hungry, but if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold, he shall give all the substance of his house. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. And there you go, lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. Okay? And that was my whole point, you know? That lifestyle itself, man, how we've become new. The new, what the scriptures mentions, the new man. And honestly, it's even getting to that point when I'm even approached by old associates, man, and I tell them I'm no longer that individual, nor do I give props to that old man. And then I proceed to go on with explaining what I mean, you know. And it ain't because of my age; it's because it's the lawful way to be. Has nothing to do with my age. It has nothing to do with the ailments, the injuries I have. It all has to do with us changing our ways and becoming that new man, which that new man is an upright man. You know, it's an upright man. Here, let me grab this. An upright man. And you got to explain this to certain individuals. Because you know how they do it. They're going and proceed to make up their own meanings to things. Perfect. Proverbs 16 and 17. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul. Okay? The water you help Bashim Yahushai. Bashim Rakakadash for the precept of the upright. And this is what it's all about. And through this this journey of ours, of this trial of ours, of ups and downs, of the right, and especially living in the wrong, you know, you find the light and the truth, and you find it to be less stressful. Let me say it that way. Less stressful, less painful, you know. So it says upright, straight, upright, correct, right, straight, level, right, pleasing and correct, straightforward, just, upright, fitting and proper, uprightness, righteous. So being upright means righteous as well. Let me grab righteous real quick in the scriptures. A righteous soul, man. Jake considers that corny, boring, and corny. Well, you know what? Just hold on, for that day is coming where, you know, that corny and that corniness and boringness is gonna, you're gonna see it totally different. You know, See, how Bashim al-Shai is not playing with you niggas, man. He's not playing with you niggas. We found a good scripture. Ooh, Psalms 33:1. Rejoice in the Lord, O ye righteous, for praise is calmly for the upright. Since I was into both of those words, come in the same precept. O ye righteous. You know, just and lawful. There's nothing just about a man that's going between another woman's legs, man. There's nothing just about a man that's hopping from one woman to another without discretion, without having no word has escaped me, no control of, you know, who you're sleeping with, and you know, and no discriminating between a married woman and or not. It's nothing just about that. Just, righteous, just right in one's cause, just, righteous in conduct and character, righteous as justified and vindicated by the Most High. So righteous means correct, and lawful. All right. So that term player, sup player, what does it mean when someone is called a player? That U.S. slang, a person, especially a man who has many lovers, handsome and a well-paid professional. Keith 35 chose to be a player, juggling in a series of relatively brief and sometimes overlapping intimate relationships with women. In Babylon, men as well, with women and men. This, right? Player. I'm going to go to what I like to go to a lot. What you call it, the Urban Dictionary. I highly recommend you upload, download it on your, from your app. The Urban Dictionary. Be surprised. A lot don't even know about the Urban Dictionary. You'd be surprised. Usually a boy who makes you feel special. He makes you feel like you are the only girl in his life when really you are just one in 100. They flirt with other people, not just you. They talk to you all day. Then the next day they ignore you. They send you mixed messages and you're not sure whether he like you or not. You can keep your mind off him even though you know you're nothing to him. You can't keep your mind off of him even though you know you're not nothing to him. He is such a player. A man or woman that has more than one person think that they are the only one. You're a player, man. That player. It's that slang Jay comes up with, man. Someone who plays a girl and makes her feel loved, but also will break her in half. Many times knowing she will fall for him again over and over, no matter. Player. So players can be male or female. They are usually slick, dressed nicely, and are very charming. They prey on people socially, usually looking for sex or money. They have a way, and these you see now, it's like a competition between men and women being the player, man. They have a way of befriending people and making them feel important because they use them to their own end. Players make horrible friends or significant others because they will Judas, backstab, and hurt you in any way possible if it is in their best interest. Sounds like a piece of shit. And this is exactly what's amongst our people. The evil that's amongst our nation, the Israelites, man, is a bunch of evil pieces of shit. And sparing none. You women as well. And as the script, there's a proverb on a woman. Oh, let me see if I can find that real quick. Give me a second here. There's a proverb on a woman. Give me a second so I can find it. It might be that same one in 6. I don't think so. I'm gonna go find it in a second. Go back to that 6 in a second. Let me find this. Let me see if I can find this. Um, 7. Okay, let's go to Proverbs 7. A player. And you see how it starts in Proverbs 1, the wiles of the harlot. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thy eye. Slack it. Let me pause. Slack it. Goddamn demons of the world. So, keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thy eye. Bind them upon thy fingers, write them upon the tables of thine heart, in thy mind. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinsman. And as long as you stay into this order right here, as long as you follow these instructions, you'll become that new man. That when you hear that, when you're confronted with that old bullshit talk from these demons of the world, man, you know how to answer. You know how to come at it. Sometimes you have to think, be as a serpent, as a deceitful manner, depending on who you're dealing with, because some are just not going to hear the message, period. Some they're just hell bent on being worldly, man, being part of the world, and can't fathom a change. It says, say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinsman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the strangers which flatters with her words. All right, so let me do this real quick. I have it. Where'd I have it at? Right here, the new man. What they can't fathom to seem to understand. Here's one right here. Ephesians 4:24. Starting up here, 4:20. But ye have not, slack it. (17) This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind. You see? Having the understanding dark, and that's why you find yourself, that's when you're amongst other people, just whatever reason, they literally sense something about you anyway is different and all, and you're going to have those demons that's out. Oh, we got to get this one. Those demons are always going to be, we got to get this one. Those dark spirits, man. And you see them, people. Them dark spirits, man. Whew. Having to understand dark and being alienated from the life of the Most High through the ignorance that is in them because of the blindness of their heart, who being past feelings have given themselves over unto lavishness, to work all uncleanness with greediness. but ye have not so learned Yahushai. So if so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushai, that ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust. And it's autopilot that I'm on. And the Akim, the apostles and the elders, autopilot, man, that old conversation is confronted head on. You know? Sometimes I'll even entertain the conversation just to see where it goes. I'm like, wow, these people just don't hear. They haven't heard the damn thing I said. It goes in one ear after the other. Daft adders. That ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to this deceitful lust. Corrupt. It's corrupt. These people are corrupt. To corrupt, to destroy. In the opinion of the Jews, the temple was corrupted or destroyed when anyone defiled or in the slightest degree damaged anything in it, or its guardians neglected their duties to lead away a Israelite church from that state of knowledge and holiness in which it ought to abide. To lead away a Israelite church from that state of knowledge and holiness in which it ought to abide. To be destroyed, to perish, in an ethical sense, to corrupt, deprave, in ethical sense. And it's these people, man. It says this here, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind, and that ye put on the new man. And that's a conversation I had with my kid's mom years ago, around 2012, around 2011, 2012, and it's the last time I physically seen her, or even heard her voice. She's like, oh, you used to do this, you used to do that, you was drunk. She couldn't fathom me being anything other than what I was. She couldn't see it. So she went to talking shit. Oh, you can't know saying you don't know no truth. You don't know no truth. You can't know no truth. You used to say this, you used to say that. You used to follow Farrakhan. Anyway, and that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness. Wherefore putting away lying, speaking every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Be ye angry and not sin. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath. So let me go back to the other one, another one. And now that I think about it, I've never really put no thought in it. It's been a while, And actually, it's been years. My two youngest, a demonic, bald-headed, demon black woman. I made that decision back then to cut off all communications. All, no texting, no phone, no nothing. I deal with my two youngest, which are grown ass men and women now. I didn't have to deal with her. I could deal with them. One day I wake up, she felt the need to want to argue and want to fight, maybe had an argument with the other nigga. Bad day with the other niggas, got dissed by the other niggas. She felt that she can call me and cause some drama. Nope. I knew then, I decided then, no, this is cut off permanently. Calling me one day just felt like the need to argue and fight, Nope. Permanently cut off. Colossians 3:10. That's the new man. The old man, I would probably went and whooped her ass. Which, that's what she wanted. She wanted that time. She wanted that experience with me again. She wanted that experience of being dominated over again. No, I had to keep my distance, man. You got what you wanted. This is what you asked for. You got what you wanted. you know, and I gave it to her. And she was not happy with it. And she showed it for years, you know, that she made the wrong choice. Didn't want to admit it, but she was showing it in her actions. I wouldn't have it. I just couldn't do it, man. You know, Colossians 3:4, ye are dead, and your life is hid with Yahushua in the Most High. When Yahushua, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry, for which things' sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of disobedience, in the which ye also walked sometime when ye lived in them. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Let's run a train on her. That's filthy communication. You know, that's the thing with Jakes, man. These filthy, foul, disease-swapping Jakes, man. You know, sharing women on multiple occasions. And women sharing the same multiple men because she needs that cell phone bill paid. Or she needs her nail done. You know how cheap it is to get your nails done? Show you how cheap these hoes are in this world, man. You know? Or they need a bottle of liquor. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with your deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. So we're direct representatives of Yahweh Shem Yahushua on this earth, man. You know, and anyone that's not striving for that, he's going to deal with you. He's going to deal with you. Recently born, young and youthful. A primary word, new. Person, youthful, of things fresh, figuratively regenerate, new and young. So they can't literally comprehend that. So, it says, for at the window of my house I looked through my casement, and beheld among the simple ones, I discern among the youths a young man void of understanding. And these women, these players, they know what they're looking for. Passing through the streets near her corner, and he went the way to her house in the twilight, in the evening, in the black, in the dark night. And behold, there met him a woman with a attire of a harlot. Ooh, you know, which 95% of the women that you see have the attire of a whore, a hoe. You know, you can see all the ass crack. You can see the camel toe. You can see the breastises. The breastises. That's the attire of a hoe. And subtle of heart. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet by not in her house. And that's a lot of these women and a lot of these adulterers as well. That time is going to come where they're going to be out there on those streets, man, living in wickedness, and then that judgment's going to come. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abideth not in her house. Ain't nothing more vexing than that. She is loud and stubborn. A vexing as loud, stubborn woman, man. You know, always out there to develop a pot belly from all the alcohol and the unclean food she's eating. He too. Now is she without, now in the streets, and lieth in wait at every corner. Player. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an imprudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face, and I have found thee. You're going to read the rest, man. You know. That's a player. That's a female player. You know, it's a female player. You This is something. But he's, like the scripture says, he's going to take all these things away. All these things that he loves. So she called him and kissed him, and with an imprudent face, and said unto him, I have peace offerings with me this day. Have I paid my vows? Therefore came I forth to meet thee diligently to seek thy face, and I have found thee. I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry, with carved works, with fine linen of Egypt. There's a song. No, actually, the prince was talking about some sheets, Egyptian silk sheets that he has on his bed. I hate silk sheet. I hate how this shit feels, man. I had perfumed, you see, he's dead anyway. I had performed my bed with myrrh. I had perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Same thing with the chick I was dealing with, who's dead now. You know, she used to talk about how she kept her crib clean, man. I mean, immaculate, bathroom, spotless, the whole house spotless. You know, but she slept with so many men in that bed, man, she had to burn it. She says too many demons on it. I have performed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with loves. For the good man is not at home. An adulterous hoe, for the good man is not at home. He is gone a long journey. Ooh, a player. He hath taken a bag of money with him, and will come home at the day appointed. With her much fair speech she caused him to yield. With the flattering of her lips she forced him. And this is what a fool would fall for. You know, and you have that amongst the brethren, man. You know, if the opportunity present themselves, they call themselves prophets and men of the Lord, but that woman that's married to another man, let me tell you, I can do it just this one time. You have that. You know you have that. He goeth after her straightway as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks. Till a dart strike through his liver, as a bird hasteneth to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thy heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths. And not just dealing with these women. That means you apply that in all forms of her life, especially when it comes to different philosophies and, you know, the Israelite groups that's trying to introduce virgin births into this ministry of ours. Those Israelite groups that are now instilling that that hell is a thing that's real, that fairy tale of hell is real. These people have lost their goddamn minds. You got to apply this, you know, there's a scripture in Revelation that gives reference to not defiled by women. Those women, those many philosophies and I know I'm missing a word. There's another word I'm looking for, philosophies and doctrines. Those same women, that same woman is out there, that's looking at, you know, to snatch you up, man. You know? So you got to put on the whole armor. With the whole armor, you're able to be that new man. You know, as long as you put on the whole armor of Yahweh, which is just the truth. As simple as that, which is just the truth. Keeping your eyes single is just the truth. Let not thy heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths. For she hath cast down many wounded, yea, many strong men have been slain by her. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death. Ooh, these women. These philosophies, these doctrines, you got to apply it all. You got to apply it all. So, got the point, and I hope you're edified. Till next time, Lord willing, shalom.